day, crypto miners. Hello, everyone. Mary here. We are about to have another AMA today. We have a project here with us today. I see Stan is in here, the CEO of Paysenger. And yes, Stan, hello. Is that correctly pronounced?
Sure, Mary, yeah.
Paysenger?
Yeah, you can call me Stan. I'm CEO of Paysenger, and I'm pleased to be here. And thanks you guys for inviting.
Yeah, of course. Happy to have you here. So let's begin with you a little bit. Who are you and when did you start crypto and how come you started this project and when was it?
Thanks. So I am from actually the classical Web 2, the startup field. I had my own digital studio that's called Sapiens Media since 2011, probably when I graduated university, technical university. And then I'm working with different clients. We built a lot of apps, social medias, e-commerce shops. So it basically was classical working class in the digital era, let's say, except I was the founder of the studio and CEO. It was the small studio, like 35 people. And since 2017, we started to build our studio startups. So we are transforming studio from service agency into the startup studio, and we help people to launch the startups. That's where we start focusing on the also achieving product market fit, get the early investments, different. I was speaking at different events, do some workshops. So all around the last more even like 6 years around the classical VC and the startup stage. And from the crypto and the Web3, first time I knew from 2014 or 15, probably. Still working in the Web2 because all businesses, mass adoption in that time was still even far from current stage. And everyone needs the classical banking payments and all this Web2 stuff and registration through social media. And we spoke a lot of about the Web3 and how it can change, society, how we can move from the organization and corporations into the DAO, how we should stop voting by the papers and start to voting by the blockchain, why we use technology that's like 2000 years ago was invented, or even 2500, and this kind of stuff. So it's more was ideology, I think, in around the Web3 that was inspired me, but it still was difficult to build sustainable business around it because again, mass adoption was pretty low. And of course, I get some bitcoins that I thought I successfully sold them, but actually then the price rise even more and then even higher. Just the standard stuff, like around this not professional area. And this project, Paysenger, is actually was built around the idea and the mission how we can help to bring even more users and adapt Web2 users to the Web3. And because still even now after the NFT hype and now we have this AI hype, the mass adoption in the Web3 still is very low. And that's we can see when we work with creators. That's the basically what our project about, right? It's tools for monetize attention of creators, of influencers and different experts. And we build it in the using all the classical Web2 tools and using the Web3 tools like NFT collections and Web2 like memberships, paid chats, all the interactions that people use in the Patreon or Cameo, different services that now creators use. And don't go in so far deeper in the tools. I will speak a bit later about it. So basically the idea is coming from the why the mass adoption do not happen. And it's not happened now or happened slowly because we try to build the Web3 tools for Web3 native users, for very smart people who spend a few years of at least few months educate themselves all about these transactions, fees, the capacity, different layers of blockchains. But users who spend most time in the web and the users who is professionally create the content on the web, the creators, which is like 50 million users now already, more than 50 million creators. That's the one. If we build the Web2 tool that's compatible with Web3 features for creators, they will onboard all the billions of followers that they have in the classical networks. So that's where idea come from, why we should work around the creators class. And this is literally new political and new economical class that's called netocrats. And it's we could call them creators, influencers, or everyone who holds attention of other people. And yeah, we'll not go so far. So the idea
Yeah,
coming
thank you,
from
Stan.
this, yeah, we should build a tool for creators, and they will bring 1 billion users for the Web3 if they will love this tool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you said you had 50 million users, but it says
No,
50,000
50,000.
users.
Yeah,
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 on
yeah.
your.
It's for
Okay, so 50,000 users already on Paysenger.
yeah, we have two types of users. The one of them is the most important, creators, and we have about up to 50,000 creators now, a little bit more than 45 something. And we have about 500,000 just the classical users that follow these creators. So they come to the platform using the creators link. That's creators sharing the Twitter or YouTube or Instagram. And this about 500,000 users, which total number, but active of them is from 80 to 100,000 monthly.
Okay, okay. So, I mean, you talked a little bit about Paysenger, what it is, but what is it in a nutshell, and how how can we benefit from it? As if I'm a creator, I understand I can create something there, and if I'm a user, what can I do there?
Sure. In a nutshell, Paysenger is a platform for creators and experts and their audience. And we provide opportunity to monetize and engage with your subscribers if you are creator. But if you are not creator, but if you're regular audience, you still can have a lot of fun and even earn some tokens and spend it as you wish on the platform, just engaging with the creators who you like. So you can request different content from creator. For example, there are some experts, let's say Web3 expert, and you want to get some advice. And you open the paid chat with this expert and you can chat it. Other time, if you chat with this expert on the LinkedIn or Twitter or whatever, Gmail, and asking some questions, why would he answer you, right? Because he have hundreds, and as we have our analytics, some of the creators have thousands direct messages per day from their followers. So in Paysenger, first of all, these people will probably reply to you because you value their attention, you value their time. So you start the paid chat with them, and of course they will more possible reply to you. And the second, you can request the specific content. You can ask, hey, please create a video about this topic. You know, like I love to know more what you feel about my pitch deck, and then you send it to some startup advisor. And he create a video like 2-3 minutes. He give you very nutshell feedback about your pitch, and you can publish its video on the Paysenger. You can it for yourself. If you publish it on Paysenger and its video go viral, let's say it's very valuable advices and everyone can use it, or was going so I don't know, like so hard about your pitch decks that's just blow, and all the users start make a lot of comments, engage with this video, and you as owner of this video and as owner of this NFT, you start to receive tokens from the platform because you help us to produce quality content that's other community appreciate. So that's where we're giving you feedback in the tokens. That's you in your turn can use buying some NFTs or again buying some conversation or buying some content from different creators. So it's kind of circulated economy.
All right. So if I need help with something, let's say anything, I can log into your web page. Do I have to sign up to see what's on there? Sign up for free, it
Sure.
says.
On the Paysenger, we have some areas that's open, and of course, you better to sign up or even better download the app in App Store or Google Play Market,
Okay.
which we have like more than 200,000 downloads in the Play Store and less in iOS because you usually creators use on the iOS. So and then after you sign up, you can do a few things. First, go into catalog of the different experts creators, try to find the one that you have you will have fun to chat with, or you get some valuable feedback or reply to your question. And the second, you can try to become creator yourself. You don't need to be the influencer. We believe that already today and in future even more, basically everyone has something valuable to share. And as more you have and as more valuable, as you can be share about your profession or maybe about your hobby, or you like to cook something specific, and you say, hey guys, please send me request, I will tell you about 1, 2, 3, right? About how to cook, how to learn English in the fast, how to whatever, how to get the best time session and engage a lot of audience. So that's where we also advise,
So
don't think that only influencers can use Paysenger. It can be very niche,
it's
you
for
know.
everyone, really.
Yeah.
Everyone has some skills, right? But
Yeah.
how does it then work? Because it says also in the overview on your webpage, it said paid communication. That's what you talked about when you said you can talk with the influencer. You pay for it then.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is membership, and it's also paid membership, and that opens
Yep.
up more features for you, I guess. What's the difference between sign up
Yes.
for free and sign up for
Membership is,
paid?
yeah. So basically all signups and for creators and for regular users, they are free. So we do not charge anything. There is no additional like payments. And for creators in the first year, we do even 0% fees. And then the difference between memberships and the paid chats, in memberships, there are recurrent payments. So you are link your card and then we withdraw every month some like $3, $5, $10, depend on the creator. And then you get access to unique content feed that this creator produce. Let's say it's Web3 KOL or some Web3 expert, and he create few clubs. One club is $500 per month, and he share the best advices in the how to choose NFT collection, for example. Another club is $100 per month, and he just share his opinion about the news or what will happen in global trends. So the creator can create these
Oh,
different tiers,
mhm.
yeah, and share it with his followers to engage them.
So as a user, I pick out the content creators I like and want to follow, and then I can follow them for free to a certain extent. And then if I like them very much and I want to take part of their more or even more of their content, I choose to pay in different tiers.
Yes, usually the user flow is you already follow this creator on Twitter or YouTube or TikTok. So we do
Mm-hmm.
not compete with these major giants. So it's impossible because of network effect and because of capital structure that you have now, you know, in VC and everything. And what we do in is additional layer. So usually creators share the link on Paysenger on Twitter and say, hey guys, if you want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, or if you want to get some info, please go to Paysenger and send me a request there. Or during the YouTube video, or the gamer, the streamer can say, hey guys, I love to chat with you, but it's a lot of you. If you want some personal attention and personal questions, please send me it's in Paysenger, or or send me the stream request if you want to play with me. And then he just share his Paysenger link. So most engagement still happens on the YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, the platforms that we love and we use. But the Paysenger is just the tool where user follow you to have some personal touch, personal engagement in case of you are big or you have something really valuable to share.
Okay, so far, what kind of content creators have you gathered on the
Yeah,
platform?
yeah, and this is what I really advise to all listeners to go to the platform now, to the Paysenger, to do some simple signups through the social media, because it's different. It's very different content creators, a lot of niche creators. First, it's the traditional influencers, you know, like lifestyle, TikTok, YouTube, all these people who have million followers. And we have very famous actors from India. Half of our users now, about 50% is from India and Southeast Asia, and half of them from Europe and United States. So you can filtrate these users through the countries, through the different topics. It can be the designers, sportsmen, scientists, entrepreneurs, so different IT guys. We have published some trends. If now it was the NFT NYC conference in New York, and all the creators who registered and users through our New York partnership booth, and they can find themselves in the NFT NYC trend and find the people from the conference and chat with them. So if it's happened, like usually we engage with different events in this way. Or now it's big amount of requests around AI artists, and we have special section with the AI artists, and you can request the content and the beautiful art from the people who do it with AI, and then you immediately can mint it as NFT. So to kind of fix your rights if the creator produce it for you, and then to the marketplace if you wish.
All right. So everyone
Musicians
go there
also
and
good.
check it out if you're interested. Sorry?
Yeah, I just continue with musicians, podcasters, different like health wizards, people who advise something or have a lot of online course founders. It's a really long list.
Sometimes you cut out, so maybe if I interrupt you, I apologize. So
Sorry.
there's
Yeah,
a
it's
little
maybe
pause sometimes
maybe
in that.
delay. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe delayed also.
From
So
Indonesia now.
it seems to me that you have been around since 2021 with this, right? How big is the team around this project? How many are
So
working with it?
in 2021, it was just 5 of us, and me, my co-founder Igor, and Paul, the 3 co-founders from the different areas, and two the developers. And then through the 2021, we grow up to like 60 plus people, and then we was optimized a bit team after we launched major features, and at the end of 2022 now it's 36 people, so it's a full time plus around like 10.
That's large. Yeah.
It's compared to
Good.
what we have previous when we launched all these features, and it really feels already much smaller and more efficient actually. Yeah.
That's good. So well, what has been, but how far along have you come? Have you followed your roadmap as you thought you would, or I mean, did this bear market come unexpected to you, and what's it taking, or
Of
what's it
course.
doing to your project? Are you building more, or keep going as you're supposed to do, or tell us a little bit
So
about your,
sure.
well, how it goes and maybe the future ahead also.
So the good thing is that one of our co-founder, the Paul Maximov, as I mentioned, he already built one unicorn and his experience, and he's the investor in our project. So he do like he's a CBDO role. He builds the relationship between the companies, the entities, the legal side, the payment side, and he already built like the huge companies called Unlimit.com. It's a global payment system in Europe, official partner Visa, MasterCard, and they transit a lot of payments for global services. And that's why for us, the bear market was not so heavy and difficult for a lot of startups and my friends who I know, because we have co-founder who is investor, and he is continue invest in the projects, knowing that we need to build more and focus on the building in the bear market. We postponed our IDO almost for, I guess, like 8 months, since July, August last year up until the late May, early 1st June of this year, even more, like 10 months. So this is the major effect, because we know that the market not good to do any activities outside. We focus on the building features, increasing the team members, and the focusing on the building. And now we start to open up and to engage with a lot of creators, marketing events, to kind of showing after the bear market, and that was most effect on us, I guess. But the very difficult time was when we launched our community sale on Tokensoft. It was in April, And in April, there happened this lunar crash and the Terra and all of these things. And it's happened just exactly in the days when we do our community pre-sale. And
Oh,
and
that's
yeah,
unfortunate.
yeah. And this was the moment when we thought, oh damn, it's very terrible. We didn't have any VC on that moment. Now we have few of them, few the VC fund who joined later. But in that moment, we didn't have the VC. We didn't have amazing product. We have the beta version, like very like weak beta version on the website. First few creators, first few just very beta engagement, and then we thought, damn, we will. It will broke us, right? Like community will not join. But even without like the funds and without the big marketing, we successfully closed this community sale partially because of TokenSoft. It was 1 year ago. It was still very popular. They do a lot of sales and token sales. So now they're changing. I just had conversation like 30 minutes ago with them, and yeah, and I believe that's because the idea and the product that people start to at least little bit touch on the web version at that time, they really like it. And they like that me have like founders have experience in the building real apps, real product for clients. Like I built more than 50 products before, so I know how to do this in the VCs, in the sort of web side. And one of the founder, it's even bigger advantage is the Paul. He built already unicorn. So if I build the small companies, the small apps, and I know how to build, but I am not very experienced like 1 year ago or 2 years ago in building the huge businesses. And the Paul, he already built this huge corporation, 2,000 employees and payment systems and everything. So I believe this factors also was play big role, and it's easy for us to get some trust from the community when they see the founders and their background.
Yeah, it's always good to have talented people and experienced people on the team. That's good to know. I think to know more about the team is important when you do your own research, guys. That's what I think
Sure.
anyway.
Yeah.
All right. And what I was wondering about a little bit when I was reading about your project is that it seems if I am a content creator, I take my payments, right? I can choose myself, I think, how much I charge, right, for my services or for my
Yeah.
work. But then only 80% goes to me then as a creator, and then 20% goes to the platform. Is that correct, Stan?
Yeah, in the beginning we do this business model. So when we took the 20% transactional fee, because we get a lot of advisors from the marketplaces, and they say, hey, for sustainable marketplace, guys, you will need to solve this chicken and egg question, and for that you will need a lot of traffic from one side, traffic from another side, and for be sustainable, so you need to have at least 20%. And all the successful marketplace, if you check on the web tool, you know, they all have around from 18 to 25, sometimes 27 percentage. But then we start to think about that we need to attract more creators and show them how amazing product that they can use these 5, 6 monetization tools that they usually use from different services. And we go opposite way and we say, hey, let's cancel the commission for the creators, at least for the first year. So far, we have the investments to go this at least the first year without commissions, and we will show more viral experience, so people will share something. And we can came to the Patreon users or creators who earning, let's say, 200,000 a year, and to tell them, hey, now you give this 18% from this to the Patreon, right? To the some or in other services, like without mentioning any specific. And it's quite, if you think about it, in case if you earn in 200,000 and you give 20% of this, it's quite a lot, right? It's like
Yeah, that's what I
50,000.
thought. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 50,000. That's why we decide to decrease. And the first year it will be 0% fee, and then it will stay 0% fee if they add additional tokens on the platform. So if it's efficient creator and his balance of ego tokens is high, so he can stake it or he can save it to the open new loyalty level. So he will she will continue to have 0% fee. So we will motivate users to earn more ego tokens and stake these tokens to make commission less.
Okay, that's good. I mean, so it stays zero if you invest in ego token and stake it.
Or if you don't need even to invest it, sometimes as the creator, you need just receive it from
Yeah,
your
okay. Okay.
followers. Yeah, and if you are just the user, sometimes you also don't need to buy it. You can earn it doing some valuable action on the platform. So you can send requests to creator, you can support creator and share his video, you can support creator in the comments. So in all, it's like gamification for creator and his audience.
Okay.
So that's why we are expanding audience for creators who want to get support from the followers, but not all the followers ready to spend some money to support you. Maybe they want to spend some actions to support,
And
and
how
it's
easy
also
is it for
pretty
me to
valuable.
take out my payment then, or the ego token? Can I take them out, or does it
Yeah. So
has to
mhm.
go up to a certain amount until I can withdraw them?
That's what we do now with the guys from the big gaming company. So we do gamification and we launching it pretty soon in June. It's already partially work. So it's some tasks that you find in your personal area after registration. The idea is that to build sustainable and circulated economy, we do not allow to withdraw tokens if you do not reach a sufficient level in the platform. So if you want to withdraw tokens, that you need to show some more actions. You cannot just create account, get some tokens, withdraw it, or create a botnet, and get some tokens and withdraw it. So that's where we put a lot of attention to build it really sustainable uh, without easy way to withdraw token. It, initially, this token is utility token. It was built that you use inside the platform, and that's where we support in a lot of way to do it. So you can buy the NFTs from the creator, some unique collection. You can join some unique membership tiers. You can start the conversation with creators. So that's where we tell you that's why you earn these tokens with actions to spend it in platform, and only if you are very very loyal user in the platform, spend a lot of time really, and that show us that you do amazing job to create amazing content, or you support creators a lot in the fiat, and only in this upper layer of loyalty we allow you to withdraw tokens, because you become not just user, you become ambassador of the platform.
All right. I'm not sure I understood you 100%, but is it so that you receive the token for as payment, maybe for the jobs you do, or as rewards if you do some assignment, or yeah, certain things, or,
Mhm.
or look at certain things on there, you get rewarded. But it says that you can't withdraw it unless you're up to at the maximum reward level, and there are like
Yeah,
7 reward levels.
yeah, that's what we're launching.
And
So
how,
mhm.
okay, that's not out yet, it's gonna come. Okay, so how do I achieve the maximum reward level? And until I'm up there, I can't withdraw my money then.
Yes, and that's the idea specific build and the feature that's we call the gamification. That's it work in different gaming platforms, specifically to avoid the massive withdrawals with different botnets or not real user accounts. So we say that you can withdraw token ego if you achieve the 7 level of loyalty. Means you support creators, we see you real in action, you are the real user, and you produce some valuable content on the platform. If you are the user, right? If you are the creator, that we will see, hey, it's a lot of followers that you have. They send you payment requests. You have the real social networks. So it's not very difficult to reach this level. But the bots or the different users who just join the platform to get some tokens and withdraw it, we try to avoid it.
Okay, so that's why you're trying to avoid those bots that coming in and just look at content everywhere and get the rewards, and then they can withdraw. You have to interact in more than one way then to get to this level. Is that correct?
Yes, and if you are the user, we also try to avoid users like that's just joining the platform and do mechanical things and stuff to you're not thinking about quality of the content. For example,
Mm-hmm.
we will give you tokens if you produce the nice content, right? But we will not give you ability to withdraw tokens until your content reach some quality level, get some, for example, 300 likes. So it's already next level of loyalty. So you will think not just produce a lot of content, but how to produce quality content that community will like, and they will like it on the platform or share it in other platforms. It's just the balancing
Okay,
that
yeah, that makes sense.
the
Mm-hmm.
user will do something that will benefit another users, that they will not create the shitty content, or they will not spam requests to other users to get more tokens.
Yeah. All right. So it's like a security measure to avoid bad content creators.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, maybe we should have some questions from the audience. What do you say,
Sure, let's
Stan?
do it.
Is there
Easy.
something else you want to touch on before we go there?
I would love to ask the audience if you guys want to join us and follow the socials, like which we will announce the date of the listing on the exchange. That's we now in the final negotiation with the top, like tier 2 exchange from top 10 of CoinMarketCap. And please follow the official links that you can find on the Twitter in the link tree, because we have a lot of like scams accounts that try to copy the project and pretend to be. If you will search in the Telegram, you probably will get one of these dozens like clones and groups that's better do not join. So would love to ask you to join us and join us our ambassador program that we have more than 150 ambassadors now that help us to develop the platform. When we're hearing the creators that's also in this ambassador program, so we do not just create this feature, that basically most of them was ideas from creators.
Nice, that's good. Oh, I forgot we talked not too much about the token also. When did you launch and on what platform are you launching? Because I read about two platforms on here, so I was a bit confused.
So for now, our token, we use the Axelar cross-chain functionality, and in the Paysenger, we have the Polygon and BNB smart chain. But the token itself on the BNB, and we're launching, so IDO and token-generated events will be just soon in 1 week. The IDO happened first in the 2nd June. The token-generated event will be a few days before. So the token not yet launched, and the wallet that you will find in the Paysenger is have some testnet tokens. So it's still on the testnet to check everything, all the transactions and security things.
Oh, okay. So it hasn't launched already. So how does the content creators that's on there now get their payments? Not in the token, obviously. So you pay with
This is sure.
other tokens,
that
you know.
that's what we need to speak actually. Start from the mission of the platform, because we're speaking about the mass adoption. We build platform that you don't need to be Web3 user to use. And one of our co-founder, he's owner of the payment system, like global payment system. So you can use the classical credit and bank cards, and you can withdraw money and earn some standard fiat money as content creator, which today is like up to 30,000 US dollar. The creators earn on the platform with the fiat. So they do not use tokens yet. Only the test tokens that showing how much you can earn if you do these or that actions, and then we will transform the test tokens into the real tokens in some coefficients.
Okay.
But today is kind of Web 2.5 platform, the bridge between 2 and Web 3.
I understand. So what's going to be beneficial then to start using the token instead of the other real fiat payments for the users and the content creators?
The first of all is to avoid commissions, right? So we will ask you to use, if you don't want, because as the fiat money, we all have commissions. Our payment system have commission in front of Visa and MasterCard. We have commission in front of our payment system. So it's a lot of fees, can go up to 5% in the different systems, depend on the region. And that's the first reason. The second is that you cannot fully use platform. So we can basically start to use Paysenger now, link your bank card, support some creators, get some chats and responses. But the major interesting features that we're launching, like AI generated content from this creator, or the NFT that you can request the NFT content from the creator. You can use only if you have tokens on your balance. So it's kind of, I would not say the freemium model because it's still free in any way to use. But with the bank card, you can just chat and support creator. With the token, you can do much more.
Okay, I understand. And it says also when you try to sign up, it says, I have an invite code. So can people refer each other to get also more beneficial or tokens, or what do you get when you refer someone?
For now, the referral program has worked for our partners. It's different talent agencies or some labels that can bring us some musician. Talent agencies bring us usually some influencers or the creators that they work in the agency. So we want to know that this creator came from specific partner. But soon we will open it for public, and any regular user can invite another content creator or another users to earn some percentage from the amount that they earn if they earn in the fiat money, or you can get some tokens if they will not use fiat money, but just it's efficient registration by your link.
Okay. All right. Let's have some questions now, shall we? See
Sure,
what we
that's
get.
it.
I'm going to mute a few people. See who we get up here. I think some new people. Maybe they're new. Maybe they just changed their names. We'll see. And let's see who we have up first. They're all connecting now. So only one question, guys.
Okay, can you hear me?
Enoch, yeah, welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much for this informative AMA. And you shared a lot about your, you know, some of your killer features, because that was my initial question. So you talked about the paid communication, paid membership, and all that. So that's really, really cool. So I wanted to know some of the technical sustainability of your project. And like, how sustainable will you be in the long run? Like, basically, okay, stating 2 to 4 years plan, and if the project fails to meet expectations, do you have a plan B? So I'm just being futuristic here, but your interesting project.
Thank you. Thank you. Good question about. Sorry, I have echo.
Enoch, you must mute yourself.
Yeah, thanks. So good question about sustainability in different case, right? We can speak about sustainability of the blockchains that we use, and we always try to find some sustainable blockchain that's, and I know the blockchain that we use, they also upgrading, they think ecological stuff. The second is the major risk for sustainability of all business models, almost all of them, I believe. First of all, it's AI that's happened now, and it's already here, and it will be even more crazy. And the content creators, it's a first, and the artists as the type of these content creators is the first target audience that's in the risk. And I believe that's the AI for the most of the Web2 businesses can become the risk as about the last interface of humanity. So when we will not need any other interfaces, this beautiful, amazing UI, UX that we built in a year with a great team, right? Why we need it? If you can just speak with your chatbot, I mean, in the audio messages in the Telegram or one button in the OpenAI or some another AI, and then this AI will connect to another services through the API. So we will not need any interfaces, any separate services in future. And this is the huge risk for a lot of business models that I know. So how we try to avoid it and avoid the connected risks with this, that AI can just produce content better than creators, sometimes better than some artists. You cannot say better in speak, it's subjective thing, but I mean, in quality of the graphic design of the creation and the editing of photo, it's already very compatible. So for this risk, we already move and create the special departments and work with super talented and great team from the Stanford that's work with the AI in Paysenger. So we will announce and launch it in June, the first version. So personalized AI models for users in Paysenger, so that people can chat or request content not only from you, but from your AI model. And for content creators, it's even more easy than from other people to create their own AI model, because they have a lot of content that they can feed the model to educate it, to train it. So they can have thousands of photo, they have like thousands of video to upload and to model learn how this creator or expert speak, what he knew, like what he think about different things. Like 2 weeks ago, this was the model influencer, and she earned like $70,000 per first week when she started her AI model that pretends to be your girlfriend, and you can chat with her in Telegram, and she will send you audio messages and acting like it's your girlfriend, and you pay for this, like I don't remember, $5 or $20, something like this, a month. So this is just an example, and it will be more. When the brand wants to ask content creator or influencer to produce some content with this branded bag or the accessorize, they will not need anymore to create a photo with the models. AI model can produce any content with this model face and the body, just without any needs to organize any process of content creation, to sending people different countries to create these photo sets. No, you just need to train your AI model and it will produce all content with your participation. So this is just speaking about the risks. I really believe in the last few months, not only I, it's a lot of people, the full attention in the AI, right? And how we need to adapt, and all businesses have to adapt in this. So the second is that to be sustainable, we have really huge categories of creators, and we believe with this AI especially, it will be not 50 million, but 500 million creators. I mean, 50 million creators, it's not in our platform. It's today is a global number of content creators of different platforms, people who do regularly content creation, as a part of their life. And in future, you don't need to have even skills to create content. So the AI will create content for you. And when you will lose your job because of AI, probably, and I guess we will have some special, like income from the governments or from the DAOs or from the crypto, and then what we will
Oh
do?
dear.
Yeah.
Fake girlfriends and AI doing our jobs. We can just relax somewhere then.
Yeah, or we can become more creative, and start to sharing some weird and fun
maybe.
things. So that's why I believe we all will become creators in a
All
way.
right. Yeah. Thank you, Enoch, for your question. And let's have Aria up next and then Sam. Aria, what is your question?
Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you. Hello.
Yeah. My question is, if I am a content creator and need to provide my service for user-generated contents UGC, what are the basic requirements that I should have to begin my process with the Paysenger?
So the basic requirements, you just go to Paysenger, create account. Then to be able to show in the catalog, you need to link one of your social accounts to prove your kind of identity that people can check before they pay to you. They want to check, hey, what about your LinkedIn? If you are tell that you are the expert in something, show us your LinkedIn. Or if you tell that you are the Web3 KOL and you know everything about Web3, please link your Twitter to we can see it before I pay something, right? So the second is that you complete your profile, describe what you can do, what you can share, set up price for different type of communication with you. Can you create a video or photo or just text engagement? We do not restrict you. You can set up the profile as you wish. And then you need to share your link, the Paysenger / your name in any of your social accounts. So just to show that you are ready to engage with your own audience. That's all, basically, that's all requirement. Prove your identity, fulfill the profile, create the tiers of support or what kind of things you can do, and then share your link with your audience.
Thank you.
Great, Aria. Go and make some good content now.
Yeah.
So we can buy it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Thank you, Arya. All right, Sam, you're up next.
All right, thanks, Mary, for giving me the opportunity. So my question to Paysenger is, um, the funding. Was there any kind of funding you raised before the project launch, or is there any funding you're planning to raise for the project? Thank you.
Sure, thank you. Good question. We have the three equity stage funding. It was pre-seed, seed, and pre-round A. That was complete. On total is about $6 million US. And we have the few community sales, like pre-sale, like we call it an angel round. It was in 2021 and the later autumn. And then it was the community sale on Tokensoft that I was speaking about during this lunar crash. And now we do the IDO, and this also kind of decentralized offering for the 4 launchpads from its amazing launchpads like TrustPad, RedKite, the Gamify, and the Bullstarter, all from top 10 in the launchpads in the experience and number of projects. And this will be the last one, but it's not considered like raising it because all the money go to the liquidity and to the basically back to the exchanges, and it's more considering like kind of marketing engagement with these launchpads communities. Yeah, that's all. It was 2 token pre-sales and 3 equity rounds.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, Sam. All right, next up is Nida. Nida,
Hello,
hello.
hello, Mary. Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. What is your
Oh,
question, Nida?
okay, my question is, it's impressive to see a 30% retention rate for Passenger in second month mentioned on the Medium article for March 2023. Can you provide insights into the factor contributing to this retention rate, and how does Passenger plan to further improve user retention in the future?
Sure. No, good question. So retention, I guess maybe somebody don't know. It's the metric that's showing how often your old users coming back to the platform. So this 30% up to 30% retention rate, it's the retention of the 31st day, so the second month of retention. And consider the social topic and the social platform, it's quite high rate because we knew the like TikTok retention rate or the giant platforms. I mean, it's difficult to be compared with them, of course. It's different, but it's very compatible. And what we're doing for it stay high, it's different gamification mechanics. So first of all, we ask you to download the app, because if you just register with the website, we want you to have our app, because in app we can send you a lot of notifications that's usually more high retention rate. So you have this push up notification in your phone that we always open up and check what's new happened, and then someone send you paid request or someone send you like some comments and you want to come back to the app and see. The second is after you download the app, we start to sending you push about the daily tasks or some tasks to support creators that you visit, that profile that you visited, or the profile that you follow up on Paysenger. So in this gamification, it's one of the, of course, first, the reason of gamification is to creator get more support, because now in Patreon or similar services, creator always have to come back to the audience and every day ask, hey guys, please support me. Please support me. Please, I will continue to produce this music or this content. And every YouTube video, you should do this, because if you stop, people still support you. In Paysenger, with gamification, the platform will do it for creator, because creators usually hate to sell themselves. So they want to produce content. They don't want to think about how to get money. And especially they don't want to always asking and from the audience some donations. So in Paysenger, we say you don't ask donation. First of all, you are engaged with audience. So you tell them, hey, guys, you want to chat with me? You want to send me some request? I have new amazing tier on the Paysenger. And the second, you need to do it at least once, and then the platform will onboard the users who join and follow you on Paysenger without your need to do anything. So this is our kind of strategy with gamification to stay high retention rate. And the token also help a lot, because we say, hey, please make this action and we will give you token if you do it like 3 times or 4 times day by day. So you will come back the next day and we'll also share some materials, or we'll like some posts, or we'll comment something.
Great. Good question, Naila.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, let's have the last question for today. Lord C.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
We hear you
Hi
well.
there.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. I wanted to say this is a great AME, and my question goes like this. I wanted to know, in the case of the influencer, we've had serious influencer chilling out fake projects and scam projects. So how have you guys been able to verify these influencers you're bringing to your project so that they will not tarnish the image of the project going long or for the long terms? So how do you verify your influencers, your creators, so that they don't chill in fake news to your investors and also to the community at large?
Yeah, the great question is question about, on one side, security, and another side, quality, and how we do the arbitraging when there's something go wrong, right? Let's say you request contents and you don't like the quality of this content. So this is quite complicated thing. Like when you do marketplaces, you need to balance, because you cannot be too strict, or users will not proceed any requests because they will do not trust the other users. But you also cannot do completely free market, when everyone do everything they want. So we balance in the different things. First of all, we are always, before you send the paid request to this creator, the first what you will see is the social accounts that's connected to this account. And we tell you, please go and check the social accounts before you do any further. So please check, is it the person who you want to speak? Do he have this experience, or whatever? If he pretend to be a Justin Bieber, is it real Justin Bieber? Please go to his Instagram that he linked. So this kind of thing, to avoid any fakes. The second, you always can complain and report if you find some fake content, or if you find someone pretend to be someone. And this is the also community involvement is what we do in Web3, right? So the community made the projects, not only the team of the project. That's why we engage all our ambassadors to find the different bugs, or to find the different profiles that's restricted. And so the first one is based on the UX that we built, so user experience and user interface we built. The second is the community engagement. And the third one is some technical side. For example, if you try to create now we have the 12 plus rate in the App Store, right? In the Google Play Market. So we don't want to have any adult content publicly in the Paysenger, in our config feed, or in the creator's profile page, or in the description of profile, and to not be in the OnlyFans too. And what we do is create the AI model, as we have the great AI guys in the team, that's detect images when you upload some adult images, and we do not allow it to publish in catalog. So you can do your whatever thing you want in the private messages that's encrypted totally, and we do not know what's happened there, but we will never allow you to produce this in your profile page. Maybe soon we will have the AI model that will detect the scammers. We'll say, the AI model will say, hey, I know this guy, it's his Twitter, he's come on a lot of people before, so please block it. Unfortunately, for now, we cannot. And now we can just expect the help of community, right? So if someone will sell you on the Paysenger the land on the moon for the $500, probably you need to report and say, hey, maybe he cannot really sell the land on the moon for $500. Maybe it costs 1,000. So that's the answer.
Thank you so much. The rest of my question, I'll ask them in your community group. Thank you, Mary, for this opportunity. Thank you, Crypto Miner, for this great opportunity as well.
Great question, Lord C.
Thank you for
I think
question.
it's very important to know. I wanted also to ask about the censor, or if you check the content before they are allowed to upload it. I mean, every kid can go on there, right? You don't have any like age preferences, or that you have to be a certain age to join your. I mean, kids lie also, so
Yeah.
you
We
can't
have
you
this
can't really stop them.
AI moderation.
You
Yeah.
can't stop them, but you have moderation at least.
Yeah, we
That's
have
good.
moderation, definitely post-moderation and pre-moderation when you upload image. So our AI model will check, is it considered something that's our model think it's adult? And if you will describe your profile, that's AI model consider that it looks like a child porn describe or something like that we don't like, like hate speech or different things. So we probably will hide you from the catalog. We will not block you because we're not sure it's just AI model. Because after the AI model hide you, it will go to the moderation team and they will check it out. So they will double check.
Okay, that's good. All right. So let's go back to how to buy the token. If people in here now are interested, they can go on the webpage, they can sign up, they can check for the creators they want to follow, or they can create their own stuff and sell to their fans or find new fans that can follow them. But if I want to buy the token now, when is the launch, and is there a pre-sale before, or has it been already pre-sale or private sale, and is that in that case vested?
Yeah, it was the pre-sale 1 year ago, this in April last year. And of course, the token vested, and they vested the 1 month cliff after IDO and then the 12 months vesting. The team tokens, by the way, vested like 2 years cliff and the 2 years vesting, 4 years total. So in the 1st and the 2nd June, we will have IDO. And the IDO is the last chance to buy token for the fixed price. That's now is 6 cents, 0.06. And later, in few days after IDO, we will have listings, the first group of exchanges that will be announced on later this week. And for now, all of these, all about announcement, to check where we will list it on the launch pads, I will really recommend you to just subscribe our official channels. It's a Twitter. On Twitter, you can find the links on our Discord server, on our Telegram. And this is the best way to follow the project. So we have huge English-speaking chat on the Telegram. Today is probably 32,000 members, and you always can ask community members. They're really like a big family, anything, and any additional information. I'm usually read the chat late evening before I sleep to see if someone tagged me or someone asked something specifically from the CEO. So please join our official community socials. And if you are already user one of these launchpads, the TrustPad, the Red Kite, Gamify, the Bull Perks, Bull Starter, you can go there and be whitelisted or participate in some airdrop campaigns from these launchpads, or participate in ambassador program on Paysenger, because it's also the way to earn tokens. You can buy it on IDO, you can buy it after listing, or you can earn it as ambassador of the project. And after mainnet, of course, you can earn it on Paysenger in the app. But this will be a little bit later. So for now, join IDO, subscribe our socials, download the app, and give us your feedback. Because
Great.
every
And
valuable
where is
feedback.
the IDO held?
1st and 2nd June.
No, where?
Where the 4 launch pads. It's a TrustPad.
Launchpad.
Yeah, TrustPad, the Bull Perks, Red Kite, and Gamify.
Okay. And when it launched, and after, where is it going to be launched first to buy?
You mean what exchanges?
Or yeah, if it's on PancakeSwap, because you said it was on.
Yeah. It will be
Binance.
DEX, or it will be DEX on PancakeSwap because it's BNB token, and it will be FutureX centralized exchanges. But we will announce them or at the end of this week or early next week, because we still consider the first group who will be in the first group.
And the name is kind of cool. It's called Ego, right? The token.
Oh yeah, it's all about psychoanalysis and personal attention and personalities and stuff.
Exactly. I like it. So, and also the name Paysenger. How did you think there? Can you walk us through what is it supposed to mean, or?
So the first feature that we developed was paid chats, and in the beginning it was just a paid messenger. So from the messenger and the paid or getting paid for messages, this was created. So Paysenger is a paid messenger.
Okay.
Later it involved, in the like paid social media or paid tools for creators.
Mm-hmm. And just so everyone doesn't follow any scammers or so, the address to the Twitter is at ego_Paysenger, right? Your
Yeah, or
Twitter
you can
account.
just go to my Twitter account, and then I usually repost a lot of content from our official accounts.
Yeah, okay. And also we have it in Crypto Miners. You can also go there and get the real accounts, both for all their social media actually.
Yep.
Telegram and so on. So yeah, it was great having you on here, Stan.
Thank you, Mary.
Very interesting to hear. And yes, I will give you a minute or two to have a closing statement if you want. And yeah, I wish you the best of luck for the future.
Cool. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Please invite the creators that you know, or chat in our comments or in social media that you want some creators that we invite for you. It's also possible. Join our social. It's you at Paysenger. You also can find my Paysenger account and chat me just for $1. But I usually reply in the chats as well.
Oh, it costs $1 to chat with you, Stan? I
Yeah,
owe you much
because
now.
it's the minimal price for communication. You should set up any price.
Yeah, I'm more expensive. You pay me $2, please. So
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
I think you owe me, Stan.
Yeah, send me a link on the Paysenger. Yeah.
I will. All right. So what do you put on your pizza, by the way, Stan? Do you like
On my
pineapple?
pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, pineapple is great, but I live in Bali, so usually some healthy stuff, like less meat and less and more vegetables.
So vegetable pizza in Bali. Oh, it must be nice down there in Bali. Are you at the coast?
Yeah, I'm in Sanur on the west coast.
Nice. Great sunsets there, probably.
Sunrise, yeah. Sunsets on Canggu, but sunrise in Sanur, in this like
Okay.
family residential area.
All right, good. Good for you. All right, so it was great having you, as I said, and Stan, please come back and update us in a while to see how it goes further. And yeah, good luck.
Cool. Thank you. Was love to engage. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye, Mary.
Thank you everyone for coming, and I will see you in 2 days. We have another AMA. It's Nunu Spirit, so come back then. Check for
Bye.
updates and stuff. Bye everyone. Bye Stan. Have a nice evening or whatever, wherever you are, guys. Bye for now.